Good evening, we are Belle Roscoe from Australia, and we're very, very happy to be here in support of a wonderful charity, Help Rescue the Planet. This concert is being completely powered by sustainable, renewable energy using solar power, so it's a first for us, and it's a very important issue for us as well, so we're very happy to be here, and we encourage you all to take action. This is a song called The Love Is Gone.
Drive on through morning light, angels' dust has no home. Burning nights and white lines ride this temple's I was waiting on an empty soul. 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 can. I'm sick of trying to anticipation. I'm tired of waiting for the familiar. Go home, go home. when I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. Did you think you could break my own volition? What else can you take? It's all been given. Now I'm walking away with the words I'm singing.
Okay, we're going to do the iconic theme song for the Mayday C4 concert series. These lyrics are quite pertinent to what's going on. And the name of the tune, if you don't recognise it, is Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater.
I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad bad moon on the rise. When I hear hurricanes blowing, I know the end is coming soon. I feel rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of raging ruin. Oh, don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hope you put your things together. Hope you quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taking Fahrenheit. Oh, but don't go out tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I said, don't go out tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. There's a bad moon on the rise. There's a bad moon on the rise. Let's make a difference together, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
This next song is called Goodbye from New York. We recorded this in Nashville, Tennessee before COVID hit February 2019. So it's one of the first performances tonight.
Snow on the fire escape, the ice on the stoop gives way. I head out on the avenue, chilled to the bone, thinking of you. This is my ode to you from New York. This is my last goodbye from New York. And I hit the streets that night. Chills also in the air and the sky. 'Cause I've taken New York my first time. I write you this last goodbye. This is my ode to you from New York. This is my last goodbye from New York. This is my last goodbye from New York. Why didn't you take me to New York? It could have saved us and me. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for snow on the fire escape, the ice on the stoop gives way.
So this is our unofficial song for the environment and the global cause to reduce carbon emissions. This is called The Birds.
Arctic turnfly waves across the sun. V-formation true screams across the blood moon. Broken wings won't stop the flight. Follow the sun, follow the stars. We are birds up in the sky. Don't leave anyone behind. Far away from hell, find a home someday. We sail above the world. fly so high. Never have we wanted to 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 fly. So high. Seem to find myself anymore. The dragons come and laugh and smile, and they take my soul. There's a 10-story building in front of me. I see it crumble, I see it fall. The raging kettles won't ease our talk, so comfort me. You scream 'cause I didn't clean the kitchen floor. I can only love a bad man. Oh, honey. If I was a ship, I'd sail on by you. And if I was a plane, I'd fly on by you too. Only then I'd be clear and clean of you. Awake is overrated when you kiss my face. beats and the grooves. Baby, you make it so cruel. So honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. I said, honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. Dress you in so old school, motion in the retro cool. Yes, a disco ball lights up for you. You know dancing is better for you too. So honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. I said, honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. I said, yeah, 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 woo. I said, yeah, 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 woo. Now you got the rights to the room. The DJ spins whatever you choose. I'll put the records, they don't matter to me. When it's the dance you do that makes me believe. Honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. I said, honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. Said, yeah, 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 woo. I said, yeah, 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 woo. I said, yeah, 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 come on, yeah, 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 honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. Honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. Honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. I said, honey, let me in, honey, honey, let me cut in. I said, yeah, 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 woo.
This is a brand new single that's just coming out called Soho Shoes.
Fall down, Soho shoes. Streets were meant for you. lost your armor, rusty after the war. Your sword was bloody, and my wounds were there before. Then I climbed a mountain. All that I saw, what was in front of me was another way to fall. And that's when I needed you. But I left behind all my troubles. I left behind the pieces of the puzzle. I left behind. That I crossed the oceans through your deepest blues. As the waves crashed over me, I knew that I would lose. And that's when I needed you. But I left behind all my troubles. I left behind the pieces of the puzzle. I left It's all I have. It's all I have. It's all I ever It's all I ever that I left behind all my troubles. I left behind the pieces of the puzzle.
All right, this is a song we wrote about our family. We're from farming stock, but that's long and gone. It's all over now, pretty much because farmers can't survive anymore. So it's part of one of the reasons we're very active when it comes to climate change. We're also very active about the music industry, and we haven't played a show for
16 months.
16 months.
5 days and 4 hours.
And this is one hell of a way to come back into it, and we just want to thank you for having us and supporting music and the environment at the same time, because from our perspective they really are intertwined, and it should be something that's shared. The message can be shared through music and through discussion and through change. So this one's called Come Back Jimmy, and it's for all you environmental activists out there. This one's for you.
Down the stairs tonight. Mirrors on the street, that's his brother's wife. 3 kids are told and a junior cries. His dad has been caught in the crossfire. Come back, Jimmy, come back. Come back in the fight. Come back, Jimmy. Come back, Jimmy, come back. Save his life tonight. Mary and the kids give Jimmy a ride. With a pick for the ball, there's a crowd outside. Her dad is in the bar with blood in his eyes. The Olsen Marx brothers, they've come for his life. Come back, Jimmy, come back. Come back in the fight. Come back, Jimmy. Come back, Jimmy, come back. Save his life tonight. Jimmy jumps in and he strikes a blow. His daddy wipes the blood from his nose. Danny gives a nod and he's ready to go. Jimmy gets kicked through the bar window. Come back, Jimmy, come back. Come back in the fight. Come back, Jimmy. Come back, Jimmy, come back. Save his life tonight. Jimmy rips his stick from the fence outside. He screams, you better run, boys, 'cause you're gonna die. Yeah, Jimmy gets pulled, there's an awful cry. His daddy junior wipes the tears from his eyes. Come back, Jimmy, come back. Come back in the fight. Come back, Jimmy. Come back, Jimmy, come back. Save his life tonight. So come back, Jimmy, come back. 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 Jimmy, come back. Come back, Jimmy, come back.
Robin, this one's just for you. Thanks for having us. And good luck with everything.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. If it's over, so they say, it will rain a sunny day. And I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, the sun is cold, the rain is hard. I know it's been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know, and I can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Coming down on a sunny day. Coming down on a sunny day.
My name is Robin, better known to my patients as Dr. Robin Russell Jones. By profession, I'm a skin specialist. I worked for many years at the Institute of Dermatology, where I was founder of the melanoma unit. But at the same time, I pursued a parallel career, one that I wasn't paid for, as an environmentalist. I started out in 1980 with a campaign to get lead out of petrol called Clear the Campaign for Lead-Free Air. And then after that, we went on to campaign to get catalysts on motor cars. And then we campaigned on improving standards of ionizing radiation, and then we dealt with ozone depletion. And all those campaigns were successful, partly because in the 80s we had a Prime Minister who had a chemistry degree from Oxford University, Margaret Thatcher, and she understood immediately the strength of any scientific argument, unlike the bunch of scientifically illiterate people in the cabinet at the present time. And the other thing was that they were relatively easy to solve these problems. There was normally an easy technical fix. That is completely unlike climate change, which is an enormously difficult problem, 2 orders of magnitude more difficult than anything that's happened before. And I've been campaigning on climate change for over 30 years. I wrote an editorial for The Lancet in 1989 called Health in the Greenhouse. And I mapped out in that editorial a series of things that need to happen in order to solve climate change. And I'm afraid to say that very few of them have actually happened. And if you look at the trajectory of greenhouse gas emissions from 1970 up till 2020, it's gone up in almost a straight line. There's been no discernible effect from all of the political efforts to actually reduce the amount of greenhouse gases that are being emitted into the atmosphere. Of course, there are lots of warm words, a lot of political platitudes, lots of pieces of paper. The Paris Agreement was hailed as a triumph 5 years ago, but it wasn't a triumph for the atmosphere. The only thing the atmosphere understands is the level of greenhouse gases, and that's what determines global heating, and that's what determines the future of our race, the human species. Because we have to get away from the idea that the only definition of progress is ever-increasing GDP. GDP is an amoral construct. There's nothing about it that helps humanity. If you're a drug dealer, you add to GDP. If you destroy forests, it has no effect on GDP. So we have to do something about a better model, a better economic model. And the answer, of course, is the circular economy and all that entails. Basically, reuse, recycle, refurbish. Don't throw things away, recycle them. We need a tax on carbon, or we don't need a tax, we need a way of putting a price on carbon globally. And there has been a suggestion, it's called the Global Carbon Incentive Fund, whereby nations that emit more than the global average pay into a fund, and the fund is then distributed to nations that emit less than the global average. And the beauty of that scheme is that it punishes the profligate, whilst it incentivizes the low-emitting nations to go down the renewable route rather than building more coal-fired power stations like they're doing in India. So these 3 elements are what we need in order to solve or begin to tackle global warming. But at the same time, everybody's got a part to play. 3 years ago, I wrote a book called The Gilgamesh Gene. It was an attempt to try and understand why it is that exploiting nature is hardwired into the DNA of Western civilization. And not just Western civilization, probably all civilizations now, sadly. And I thought if I explained the science clearly enough, then people would understand what the problem was and they would change their mind. In medicine, we call that a delusion. You can't persuade people just by telling them what to think. You have to make them feel it. And that's why these concerts are so important, because the conferences will deal with the intellectual side, the academic side, the scholastic side, but the concerts are going to get people involved, and I mean everybody, from school children upwards, because after all, it's school children who are going to be most affected if we mess up the planet on which they're going to inherit. So the Gilgamesh Gene has now been rewritten. I'm producing a version called the Gilgamesh Gene Revisited, which I think is a lot better than the initial book, and I think it'll sell better. Well, it could hardly sell worse, because I didn't sell many of the original edition. But I asked various people to write forward for the revised version, and one of the people who agreed to do that was a wonderful man who is the program director at St. George's House in Windsor Castle, called Gary McEwen. And I'd like Jules to read out what he said, by way of a quotation by Albert Camus.
Great ideas, it has been said, come into the world as gently as doves. Perhaps then, if we listen attentively, we shall hear, amid the uproar of empires and nations, a faint flutter of wings, the gentle stirring of life and hope. Some will say that this hope lies in a nation, others in a man. I believe rather that it is the awakened, revived, nourished by millions of solitary individuals whose deeds and works every day negate frontiers and the crudest implications of history. If I may say, that is just a beautiful summation of the necessity of collective thought and action, which we desperately need. Rather than thinking of just the individual, let's all summon our collective thought together to help this climate issue.